Mobile Legends Bang Bang World Championship 2019, M1.
And we are already back to give you guys just a little bit more action here. We're gonna jump straight into it. We wanna know who in Pool 2 will be facing some of these incredibly difficultly strong teams. So let's immediately go straight to it for Pool 2. Now, Pool 2, a lot of interesting people are inside. We've got RRQ, Onic, Godak, as well as Axis Esports within these pools, who will be facing EVOS Esports SG in Group A. Let's find out. It's going to be Axis Esports from Malaysia. I can see the casters. They're super happy. I'm going to throw it over to them. Boys, take it away.
Alright, the thing is, they will not be in Group A. Because Singapore, Malaysia, same MPL could not be in the same group. That's why we're actually laughing, idiot. So as of right now, okay, Axis is coming up, but they're gonna be seeded in Group B alongside with Burmese Ghouls. Alright. So Axis Esports recently had a very good performance in MPL MYSD, but sadly fall off at number 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay,
yeah. So they did not win the particular MPL. However, they did come in strong. A very new team coming into the MPL. Some say this is the Greenhorns' luck.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Greenhorns' luck.
Yeah, but they still have very good performance alongside, outside of MPL.
I've been observing Axis Esports quite loosely. Never mind, let's see. We have Evil Act, Long, Scott, Z, Lacit, and Rain.
You know, basically this lineup is like the old MYA lineup.
I would say Reborn lineup.
Almost.
Yeah. Alright. But the most interesting person in the Axis Esports, I think, is Scott.
Scott.
I would say Scott.
Yeah, Scott, yeah.
Scott pretty much did all the gameplays. But if Scott fails, the thing fails.
So basically Scott is the backbone of Axis
Scott is
Esports.
the backbone.
Yeah, once Scott's break, everything broken down.
Yeah.
So Axis Esports yet again will be seeded in Group B, not in Group A, because the rule says that the teams on the same MPL will never be seeded in the same groups. Yeah, so I think Gideon, we should proceed to the next pool for still in Group A.
Thanks, dude. No. That was absolutely my mistake. You definitely should have called me out on it. Axis Esports, my bad, should have been in Group B. They're going to be going up against Burmese Ghouls, so on, so forth. But I'm excited to see how that's going to play out later. But don't worry, we'll fix it accordingly. Mistakes happen.
Yeah.
But more importantly, who is going into the next group? I'm excited to see because, again, we're going to be looking to put that team into Group A. And hopefully it's not a Malaysian team because we're excited to see whether Onic or RRQ is going to be up against.
Well, the chances is like what, 35%?
35%?
33.3%.
You're right.
Yeah, 33.3%.
That is why they call him AdMath.
The door's that way.
The door has it.
Get out of here.
All right.
I'm not going to take that.
Okay, Phantom 5 next pool. Come on.
All right, let's do the next pool. Could you take the next one? Let's see. Hopefully we don't give production a bit more of a headache and get another Malaysian team this time around. But I'm excited to see, like, especially when you're up against some tough competitors. Onic, recently new team as well. RRQ, they've been around for so long and they've been, good competitors. All right, who's it going to be? Let's crack this one open and find out. Oh boy.
I saw Malaysian flag.
It's a Malaysian team.
It's going to be Todak that's going to be put into Group C this time. Todak is going to be put into Group C. And I mean, let's talk about this a little bit because they're going to be going up against Sunspark. And this kind of brings up the question, Philippines going up against Malaysia, which one's better?
I think AdMath, you're going to be excited for this.
Yes, for sure, because Todak is one of the teams that had the best hype during MPL Season 4 in MPL MYSG. Because everybody was expecting, Todak's gonna win. But EVOS SG prepared themselves, huddled through, and actually wins Todak Esports on the last round, yeah, bringing in 5 rounds to actually settle the game. So here you go, Todak Esports. We have Moon, Chiku, E1, X-Ray, Nanas, and Sub Lai Chi.
Not me.
Not Lai Chi Kang, alright, it's a different Lai Chi. And Todak, most of their members are players from a team formerly known as Mystic Burden.
Okay.
Alright, so they had their journey, stumbled here and there, and finally they managed to group up and added some new members and named themselves Todak. And did you know Todak is also an apparel brand, which is the same brand that has acquired this draft into this team.
I see. And on to Todak, right?
Yeah.
I heard a little bit from the Nas where there is something actually happened during the fights against EVOS that cost them the game.
Let that be a drama. Okay, we don't want to let it be here. All right, we don't let it be here. I know what you're going to talk about. All right, but
I'm just giving a little bit to the spectators. I'm sorry, to the viewers. Probably you can go and Google it yourself.
yeah, okay. Again, now we're putting back towards the M1 group stage. They're gonna be seeded at Group C. Apparently, it's still again EVOS SG will never be grouped with Todak, neither with Axis. Because MPL MYSG, same MPL, you cannot be grouped in. So Todak will be pushed to Group C. But something worrying about Todak is Sunspark though. Gideon, how? Lang Malacca Sunsparks.
You gotta put me on the spot like that. All right. Honestly, looking at Sunspark, I do think they're an incredibly strong team. Philippines overall, we know them as some of the best mechanically strong, talented, just raw powered teams. And I'm excited to see how, Todak is, I would like to say generally brand new, but they've been winning a lot locally.
But the thing is, the community has been chanting this. Todak is the #1 team in Malaysia.
I mean, #1 team in Malaysia, but again, this is why M1 is kind of beautiful, because we get to see them go up into an international level. Better question is, who's going to be facing, the EVOSes of Group A and D? Let's find out. Let's do the next draw. Now, it's either going to be Onyx or RRQ, and it's pretty interesting because both teams are very, very tough competitors compared to the rest of them, and honestly, whoever's going to be in Group A or Group D are going to have a run for their money. Let's crack this open. Here we have it. It's going to be Onyx Esports from the Philippines going up against EVOS SG within Group A. And this is going to be pretty interesting because they're relatively new. I mean, I've heard a lot about this team. They look good. Casters, any thoughts?
We've seen Onyx perform before, right? They were the champions for
The Philippines.
they were champions for the last season MPL. MSC, yes, thank you. They were champions for the MSC 2018 in Indonesia.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean 2019, sorry. I can't remember. But there's so many stats for me to give. But yeah, Onyx Esports is one of the strongest teams here. And why are they placing Group D? They should be placing Group A. I don't understand why. But Onyx
should be in
Philippines
Group A.
should be in Group A because we have pushed Axis and Todak to Group C. So now, Mr. Lychee right here. Onyx Philippines and EVOS Singapore. What do you think?
Remember, there is that one time during the MSC where everybody is talking about Onyx because Onyx is so damn good.
Yeah, so damn good. That's why they're crowned champions.
Yeah.
So here you go, the lineup for Onyx. We have My Venus, Zico, Wise, Dla, Liak Nu, and also Greed as their sub. Liak Nu stats, man. And the 100% win rate on Estes
I think the one
on MPL Singapore, Philippines.
that one guy that we really have to give a spotlight in Onyx is probably Wise. He's making a lot of fantastic gameplay back during the MSC, and I am wondering what do they have onto M1. Gideon probably. Any thoughts?
Well, honestly, we gotta hold it on for a second because it doesn't matter which team they're facing. Both EVOS are extremely, extremely powerful, and I wouldn't want to be in a group with either one of them, personally. But let's do the final draw. We all know what it's gonna be, but for formality's sake, would you just take the last final one? We all saw this coming. It's going to be RRQ, and these guys have been around for so long. They built a huge fan base, and it's time for them to actually go for it and push on through. Now, just to explain it a little bit, remember, Indonesian teams can't go against Indonesian teams, so they're pushed forward. Group A, they will go. Tell us a little bit more about them a little bit more.
Okay, now I understand why Onyx is in Group D. I totally forgot about that. Thank you, Gideon, for pointing out. Yes, RRQ is RRQ. It's a team, again, as said by Fatal Five Way, is a team that has been in the scene for quite some time, but still yet to try to become like a very solid team. They won, I believe it was season 2 of MPL Indonesia. At Angriak Mall, I can't remember the mall. But
I'm afraid if I chip in, it's going to be wrong answer.
Yeah,
so
but they were once an MPL champion before, but they could not penetrate it more later.
Yeah.
I wish to actually explain the lineup, but we don't have much time. So there you go, guys. We just finished Pool 2 of our groups. You can see Group A is going to be EVOS, Singapore, and also RRQ. Sorry, Group B is going to be Burmese Ghouls and also Lexis Esports. Group C is going to be Sunsparks and Todak. Group D will be EVOS Legends from Indonesia and also Onyx Philippines.
Definitely. And out of these 4 groups, just out of curiosity, which one do you really...
I think Group D will be a more challenging group here right now,
Group
as of
D.
now. Yeah,
Currently,
because
Group D,
EVOS
okay.
Legend and Onyx to me is like on a almost same par level.
Okay.
Yeah, almost on the same par level. Group C will be a tough spot here for Todak. Sunspark looks very strong.
I
in
would
FPL
say
Philippines.
Group C because...
For
both
you,
of
Group
them-
C.
Yeah, I would say Group C because Sunspark is currently the best in the Philippines against Todak the best in Malaysia. But hold on to that because we still have more teams to be taken out from the pool.
Alright guys, so we're gonna have a short break here. Right after this is gonna be pool number 3, which is the M1 regional qualified teams. This is the M1 World Championship 2019 Group Draw Show. I'm Mats, he's Lai Chikang. We will be right back right after this.